Welcome to TCB Radio. I'm Kimber and I'll be your host tonight. I'm going to give it just a minute or two to see how many viewers we have on before we get started. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday night. I'm getting situated in my living room. We have people. Hey everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? Hello. So I know you're used to seeing Krista and Peter the last couple of weeks, but they have been traveling across the country. Hey Paula, they've been traveling everywhere. Peter's been performing. He just got done doing a great performance at the Elvis and Priscilla honeymoon house in California. How awesome was that? And I know it was Peter's first time going out there, so he was really excited. Hey Sandy, hey everybody. I'm going to show you guys our intro video real quick. And then we're going to get started. I have a lot of fun things to cover tonight, and so we're going to get to it. And hey, how do y'all like my, I'm in the mood for some Christmas. How about you guys? So I've got my antler headbands on. Hey, Nicole, hey. All right, let me turn this around real quick, and I'm going to show you guys this video, and then we'll get started with all the great news. Hang on just a second. All right. I got a newfangled TV for Christmas. And I've got the video all lined up and ready to go, if it'll cooperate. If not, it's user error. Hey, that's me! Yay! Hey, Andrea! Hey! Awesome. Okay, now see if I can figure out how to turn it off. All right. You know when you get new technology and you're like, okay, I know I can do this. Before I get to the Elvis news, I have an urgent plea for Krista and Peter, and I need y'all to hear me from my heart. It's been August, September, October, November, December. It's been 4 months, you guys, and Peter's shorts are still living on my couch. And now, not only are they living on my couch, Peter, but they have stolen my baseball cap. They're now taking over my guitar, and if you'll look around, they've developed a root beer habit. And that's not cheap, Peter Alden. So, rent is coming due on your shorts that are still here from Elvis Week, because they came out of Krista's bag and they stayed here because they wanted to stay in Memphis, Tennessee, but there ain't enough room in this apartment for me and those dang shorts. So, just letting you know. That's right. All right, let me get all set up here. Yeah, he thinks he's going to mess with me. All right. I think I should leave them in the background for a little bit. What do y'all think? Take a good old gander at Peter Alden's shorts taking over my couch back there. So, I hope you guys have been following everything we've been doing. We've been having so much fun. Of course, like I said earlier, Peter and Krista are just gallivanting all over the world, having a great old time and getting to go where all the places Elvis used to live and do all that kind of stuff and actually be inside at the honeymoon house. And I haven't talked to them. They just got back today, but they're doing another performance tonight. So if y'all get a chance, go over on Peter's page and wish him well on everything he's got going on, because he's a hard-working man, even though he leaves his shorts to take up residence in my house here in Memphis, Tennessee. And I know Krista tried to pack them, so it's not her fault. It's those shorts' fault. But anyway, hey, you guys, hit that little share button down there if you don't mind, and let everybody know that we are live here on TCB Radio. I'd really appreciate it, and that way we can spread the word about what we've got going on. And I won't punish you guys anymore with his shorts. We'll do this. How's that? You can see my pretty little tree back there in the background, and y'all, I've got to take these off because they're sliding off. Okay. So, here's a toast with my Elvis cup to all you wonderful people out in TCB Radio land. And I'm going to talk to you about a few things. We've got some great announcements about things happening here in Memphis for Elvis's birthday in January. And, of course, I'm going to give you some fun Elvis facts. And I'd love to hear from you guys. So talk to me while I'm doing all this. This is interactive. It's not just me talking over here, which I love to talk, but I love to actually interact with everybody. And I don't think y'all need to know my insurance information for my car. So. All right. How many people know how old Elvis would have been this year? Does anybody want to take a guess? No, for real, tell me, because I can't remember. But I'll tell you guys, Elvis's birthday celebration here in Memphis is going to feature some very special guests. Michael is on it. He is on it. We're going to have some live music, and there's going to be an auction at Graceland. And for the first time ever, Elvis's birthday celebration will be held at Graceland's new resort, the Guest House at Graceland. You guys, I haven't put it on video. I haven't gone in there and taken any pictures yet because I've been so busy. I pass it every time I go to Graceland to do those live videos. But it is so huge. I can't wait to get in there. There's so much to do. And so I can't wait to get in there and actually spend some time. And that's been my problem. I've not had just the free time to go in and do everything I want to do. So we will be bringing you some of that very soon, I promise you. But music fans from around the world will travel to Elvis Presley's Graceland in January to celebrate the King of Rock and Roll's birthday. And numerous events are scheduled for between January 5th through the 8th of this year, including the Elvis Presley Birthday Proclamation Ceremony on Sunday, January 8th at 9:30 a.m. Central. I will be there for that. So you guys hopefully I'll be able to bring you some live video from that during that time. Usually I can't go because it's during the week, but this time it's on the weekend, so I'll be able to go. It's going to feature a cake cutting ceremony on the front lawn of Graceland in Memphis. And for the first time, birthday celebration events will be held at the Guest House at Graceland. The most significant enhancement to Graceland's campus to date in the first phase in a two-part, over $140 million investment in Graceland and the Whitehaven community. In the first 2 weeks of opening, the Guest House at Graceland earned the coveted AAA 4-diamond hotel rating, and that is huge. Very, very huge. Living here in Memphis, I'll tell you this, the Peabody Hotel downtown has been the premier hotel to go to, and from everybody that I've talked to that has been at the Guest House, they said this one is right there equal with it. So I'm really excited to go over there. Special guest speakers Robin and Gavin Kuhn will share their memories of co-starring with Elvis in Follow That Dream at the Fan Club President's event. And speaking during the official Graceland Insiders reception will be award-winning producer, director, and writer Andrew Solt, who has made a number of acclaimed films and television specials about Elvis Presley, including the feature documentary This Is Elvis. Andrew, whose company owns the Ed Sullivan Show Library, will be speaking at Graceland on the 60th anniversary of Elvis's third and final appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. In addition to the proclamation ceremony, other events include live music, wine tasting, ooh, I will be there for that, archive show and tell, Club Elvis, and the auction at Graceland. Now, the auction at Graceland will be hosted in the Guest House Theater on Saturday, January 7th at 2 p.m. Central. Among the 164 authenticated artifacts for auction is an Elvis Presley-owned gold and diamond lion head ring gifted to Charlie Hodge, estimated between $10,000 and $15,000. The 1962 Elvis film Worn boxing gloves from Kid Galahad, estimated between $5,000 and $10,000. I want those because think about it. If he wore those, he's sweating them. Yeah. Personal clothing and much more. Every artifact is authenticated by Graceland Authenticated LLC. Online bidding begins Thursday, December 15th. So that is this Thursday at graceland.com/auction. All of the items in the auction will be offered from third-party collectors, and none of the items will come from the treasured Graceland archives. The mansion and all artifacts in the Graceland archives continue to be owned by Lisa Marie Presley and are not for sale. Yes, Andrea, I did. He has been invited here. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he is amazing. And so I'm hoping to actually try to catch him for both my radio show, to get him on there and talk to him, and for TCB Radio. So I'll do my best to do that. But I did see that. I think that he's amazing. Oh my gosh, he's just amazing. Other activities celebrating the birthday include the Memphis Symphony Orchestra's annual Elvis concert event on Saturday, January 7th, featuring singer, musician, songwriter Terry Mike Jeffrey, and a special salute to the songs from Elvis's film career. I have actually performed with Terry Mike Jeffrey. He is an amazing guy. He will not remember me because that was nearly 20 years ago when we did that. And it was at Elvis Presley's on Bill Street. Now that's the Hard Rock Cafe. Super nice guy. I have a picture somewhere. I'll have to find it and post it on this page so you guys can see it. You know what, Michael? That's a great idea. What do y'all think? I think that maybe we should include Peter's shorts in that auction. For more information on the birthday celebration event and the auction itself, please visit Graceland.com, or here's a phone number you can call if you're interested in finding out more, 901-332-3322. And to reserve a guest room at the guest house at Graceland for the celebration, you can visit guesthousegraceland.com or call that same number. I think it's really cool, and this will be the first time that I've actually been able to attend the birthday celebration at all. Like I said, mainly, most of the time it's during the week that I've been back here, so I'm really excited. I think there's a lot. And a good friend of mine, you may know him, his name is Colin Paul. He is a UK entertainer, musician, singer, beautiful voice, sounds a lot like Elvis when he sings. We'll be here during that week, and we'll be performing around town, so I'm hoping, I haven't asked him yet, that maybe during that week we can have him on TCB Radio. I can do a live video with him. Over in the UK, if you're from the UK, you'll know this. Elvis, of course, he's huge everywhere, but he's really huge in the UK. And Colin has a lot of information. He's very knowledgeable about everything. And he attended the big show that just happened at the O2 Theater, the O2 Stadium, is that what it's called? The massive stadium over there that's real popular and everybody goes to. And Priscilla put on a show over there. They did a big thing recently, and he was there for that. So maybe we can talk to him about that. I'm going to give you guys some information. Yeah, so y'all know who Colin is. I got some great information. I got some great news about Colin. I can't share it yet. Did y'all know, I did not know this, and you really diehard Elvis fans, y'all probably knew this, but I didn't, that Elvis bought Franklin Roosevelt's presidential yacht. Hey, Jerry. Hey there. Thank you so much. Thank you. I did not know that Elvis had bought that yacht. I never knew that. In 1964, Elvis paid $55,000 for the Potomac. I'm South. I'm Southern. The 165-foot-long vessel that served as FDR's floating White House from 1936 to 1945. It was constructed in 1934 and was originally a U.S. Coast Guard cutter. After the president's death in 1945, the ship was decommissioned and had a series of owners before Elvis bought it. You knew that, Nicole? I had no idea. I didn't know that. However, he soon donated it to St. Jude's Children's Hospital here in Memphis, which in turn sold the vessel to raise money. And in 1980, the Potomac, am I saying that right? Potomac, y'all know what I'm saying. Then began being used by drug smugglers and was seized in San Francisco by U.S. Customs. It was later restored and opened to the public. Elvis's yacht donation was one of many charitable acts that he would make during his life. In addition to giving away cars and jewelry and cash to friends and strangers, he performed a number of benefit concerts as well. One such performance in 1961 generated more than $50,000 toward the completion of the USS Arizona Memorial in Hawaii. Work on the project, a tribute to the more than 1,100 men who died aboard the USS Arizona during the 1941 Pearl Harbor attack, had begun years earlier, then stalled due to a lack of funds. And Elvis's concert, for which tickets ranged from $3 to $100, helped reinvigorate fundraising efforts for the memorial. And it was dedicated the following year. So I think that's really, really cool. Hey, you guys. See that little share button down there? Will y'all share this video, this live video broadcast, please, and let people know that we're just having a good old time over here in Memphis, Tennessee, and around the world. I really appreciate it. And you guys, we take this and we're going to turn it into a radio show for Thursday. So you can tune back in and we'll have music added. We'll have Elvis songs added. It's a lot of fun. And I believe that next week, Krista and Peter will take back over for the hosting duties for the week. We're going to start swapping out back and forth, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And the only reason that Peter's not picking on me tonight is because he's performing right now. And so, he can't pick on me. As I tell y'all one more time that his shorts are taking up residence in my house. And again, they're taking over my root beer, my baseball cap. That's my favorite baseball cap, too, from Nashville. And my guitar. So, when he sees this, he's going to be... He's all the way down in Orlando, so he can't do nothing about it. Hey, you guys, if you want to celebrate New Year's Eve here in Memphis, Tennessee, Elvis style, we've got some great information for you on that, too. On New Year's Eve, there's a package that they're doing here, and it says, come celebrate the ringing in of another year at the Guest House at Graceland this December. The resort has a special package available for those wishing to say farewell to 2016. Who is not ready to... Please, we need this year over, right? I mean, I've had a great year, but man, the things that have happened this year. And who's ready to say hello and welcome to 2017? In grand style, along with other Graceland family and friends. The package includes champagne and party favors delivered to your guest room, along with a preset buffet dinner, New Year's Eve buffet menu at Delta's on New Year's Eve, all for just $289 per night with a 2-night minimum stay required on December 30th and 31st. The guest house at Graceland will have plenty of live entertainment and activities going on throughout the special weekend for your enjoyment. In addition, the resort will have its holiday decor on display to help celebrate the holiday festivities. So I think that's really cool. I'm going to, again, try to get down there for that as well. I'm not going to stay at the hotel, but I'm going to try to get down there for all their fun that they've got going on. And I'm working on getting press passes through the radio station that I do my show on in Speedway Radio. So once we have all that lined up, I can go in there and do interviews and actually do more behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm really excited about that. Because, you know, once we get this up and running, we're going to start in the new year doing celebrity interviews with people that knew Elvis. So we're really excited about that, and we're going to be able to bring you all kinds of great information and news. So I hope y'all stick around and tell all your friends and family about it. Hey, did anybody see my live video last night from Graceland while I was down there doing that? And got to meet some really cool people from Ohio. They were stuck here in Memphis for another night because their airplane broke. And so they were huge Elvis fans. They're going to be back in August for the 40th anniversary and all that fun stuff. So I hope to see them again while they're here. But Colleen, I believe was her name, that I met. And they were just really sweet group of people down there. There was a lot of people out there last night. It was cold. Today is Tuesday, December 13th, just in case you didn't know that all day today. And I've got some Elvis history news for some things that happened today in history. In 1956, the Elvis Presley movie, do you know which one it was, premiered in London? Does anybody want to take a guess? Which movie do you think premiered in 1956? That should be pretty easy, but I'll let y'all guess as I grab a drink. Anybody? It was Love Me Tender that premiered in 1956 in London, which I think is pretty cool. In 1960, Elvis Presley's single, It's Now or Never, passed million sales mark in Britain. It achieved that feat in 6 weeks, which we're not surprised, right? It's Elvis. And in 1975, Elvis Presley's UK-only version of Tom Jones' Green, Green Grass of Home hit number 29 in the UK. I think that's pretty cool. Hey, Michael, how are you? Michael Johnson is here in Memphis, and he is a fine officer in blue here in Memphis, Tennessee, and I adore him to death, and he is a member of Team Kimber, so we're happy to have you on the show, and so is Michael Morales. So I don't know if there are any more of our Team Kimber people on tonight, but we're tickled to have y'all on here. So you guys, I tell you what, we are just in the midst of having so much fun here in Memphis, and you know, I love that we're doing this TCB radio thing now because I am around all this Elvis stuff all the time here in Memphis, of course, and we needed a fun way to bring it all to you. And what I love about this is it ties me here in Memphis together with Peter and Krista down in Orlando, and we get 3 different perspectives of Elvis for you guys to bring y'all. So I think that's a lot of fun. And with their Disney connections and tie-ins down there, they get to see a lot of other things too that we don't get to see here in Memphis. So I enjoy that so much, and I love working with them. Michael, I'm so glad to hear that you're doing great. I love all you guys. We are having so much fun. If y'all have any questions before we go, I'd be happy to answer any questions I have, but definitely please share this video with everybody. Share all of the fun videos we've posted, not just mine, but Peter's and Krista's as well. Peter, I believe, posted a great fun video from inside the honeymoon house that they did, so we'd love for you to go look at that if you haven't and check it out. He did a phenomenal job. And Krista, she is our glue. Sorry if I'm pixelated. It says I have a weak signal. Krista is the glue that holds all of us together because me and Peter pick on each other to no end. And as you can tell, because his shorts are still here drinking my beer. Have I told y'all that enough? Hey, why don't y'all do me a favor? Go on Peter's page and let him know that those shorts need to go home. Hey, you guys. That's all the Elvis news I have for the night. I hope y'all have a phenomenal rest of your week. I have already done the live video for the week from Graceland, but if I get free, I'll try to do another one from somewhere else this weekend. In the meantime, on behalf of Krista and Peter and myself and everybody behind the scenes at TCB Radio, we love you guys. Y'all have a great night, and hey, go do a random act of kindness this week. Love on your babies at home. Wrap your arms around them and let them know how much you care and love them, okay? We love you, and we'll see you guys later. Mwah.